from MTN Sports. This is Prep Game of the Week, sponsored by Republic Services, Missoula Nissan and Hyundai, and Stockman Bank.
Welcome to our debut of Prep Game of the Week for another season. Bob Hermes bringing you the action tonight, and joining me as usual, Tim Roscoe, Montana High School Hall of Fame coach from Frenchtown High School, 4 state championships to his credit, with 26 conference championships as well. And Coach Roscoe, this is going to be a great one with a rivalry right here in Missoula with Hellgate and Big Sky. Unusual to get 2 teams right out of the gate for a city championship, or at least a piece of it. What do you think how that factors in early?
You know, it's going to be a great game, Bob. I think that both teams have friends on the other team, and there's always been a lot of competition and I think respect for each other, and they've got some talented players on both sides, and I'm looking forward to seeing it right out of the gate.
Let's talk about the Eagles a little bit. They've got Coulter Janicaro at quarterback, and Coach Matt Johnson said he's really a running back that they've made play quarterback this year. And then at tailback, Hunter Meinzen, it seems like we've been calling his name forever, and he's a 4-year starter for the Eagles and now a senior. What do you think of those two as far as offense?
Boy, it's always nice having younger kids that came up and were starters for several years, and certainly Coulter follows in some great footsteps with his older brother, and who was very much the same. Could throw the ball, but was a real threat running, and proved he can do both. And certainly Meinzen was a great running back last year, and I think coming into his senior year that's going to be one of his goals, be better than he was last year. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch, and they're fired up.
Now with the Hellgate Knights, Coach Mick Morris has got them believing, and they've really done a nice job. I think of their coach, Brian Salona, the assistant coach. Brian played for the Grizz and was a great prep himself at Great Falls High. They really got those guys playing at a high level, and they've got a new quarterback replacing Raleigh Wooster, who went to Colorado State for basketball, but they've got a transfer in from the Tri-Cities who looks real good at quarterback, 6'2", 190 pounds. And then Jake Sweatman at running back. He had a wonderful year last year, just a junior. So they're loaded a little bit on offense, at least in the backfield.
And in addition, Bob, I think that Mick and Brian and other assistants, but particularly those two, have the kids believing and that they can get it done, and they showed that last year, particularly towards the end of the season. And so I think it's going to be a great matchup tonight.
Well, and they've got R.J. Boyles, a former head coach, helping, and Jeff Doan, another former head coach, helping. And Coach Doan, like you, one of the best option coaches in the league in his day, in the AA league. And so it's great to have some head coaches on the staff as well.
Yeah, that kind of experience on the staff is invaluable, and it makes it more fun. They all work well together, and I just think it's going to be a fun game tonight, and both teams moving into the season after this game I think it's going to be great for both of them.
Well, the Eagles have a few more players on their roster. We'll be back with the opening kickoff right after this. We are just about ready for opening action of the AA season here. Quarterback for the Hellgate Knights, Dante Murray, kicking off. Trey Reed back deep to receive for the Eagles. It'll be taken at about the 10-yard line by Lewis Sanders for the Eagles. Nice. Down to the 36-yard line.
Boy, nice scoop by Lewis on the run.
It was a good run, and Coach Matt Johnson talked about the fact that the Eagles have some power on their opportunities on their special teams. We'll set the offense for you for the starters for the Eagles here on the first possession. At quarterback, as we mentioned, Coulter Giannicaro, a senior. Running back is Hunter Meinzen. This is Giannicaro. He carries for not much. A lot of Knights there on the tackle. Chase Meyer will be the center tonight for the Eagles. Henry Brown at guard. Donovan Zavante at the other guard. O'Leary at tackle with Henry Brown. Josh Smalley at the other tackle. Mitch Merrill at tight end. Trey Reed, receiver. Slot is Sean Husby and Lewis Sanders. Hunter Meinzen we mentioned in the backfield. Set the defense here for you for the Knights as well. Eagles shift everything to the wide side and they throw to that side. There's a flag though. This is going to be against the Eagles, we think. Big break, and it might be a touchdown.
Meinzen's on the 10, down to the 5, maybe 6.
Big play, but there is a flag, and I think it might be against the Eagles for an illegal shift. We'll see. That'll be a huge penalty against the Eagles.
Boy, Bob, nice block by the wideout out here on the perimeter.
You can see the white hat with the call procedure against the Eagles. It will come back. So that negates about a 60-yard run.
Nice execution by the Big Sky Eagles.
Second down coming up now for the Eagles, second and long after the penalty. The defense for the Knights, as we mentioned, they're a young club, but some good players overall. Eli Schwartz, Brando Turres at the safety positions, Keyshawn Lee at corner, Lucas James at the other corner, Wolstead at linebacker. Going to throw across the middle, go deep now. Oh, 50-50 ball, and it's knocked down. Good play by Elijah Schwartz for the Knights.
Nice defense. Boy, went up high and batted it away and really was in a position to be able to intercept.
Cole Sandberg, the intended receiver for the Eagles. Good play by the Knights there.
3rd and 15 now for the Eagles.
Jake Swetland also at linebacker for the Hellgate Knights. Wyatt Gunlock, Tommy Nielsen, Lane Cooney up front. Quick pass to the outside, and they're going to say out of bounds.
Yeah.
So it'll be 4th down and 15. They'll have to punt here. Punter is Lewis Sanders for the Eagles. Back to return is Lucas James for the Knights.
Boy, just a great example how one play, one penalty can change the whole picture early.
Well, remember, this is the first game for both teams, so some mistakes will occur tonight, no doubt. Ball bounces, Knights grab it, and good tackle there quickly by the Knights. That is Coulter Giannicaro on the tackle. Cavins Lawrence for the Knights on the catch and run. Here's your offense for the Knights tonight. Dante Mayuri as quarterback and Jake Swetland at running back. Jake had a big year last year at running back for the Knights. Murray's flushed out of the pocket and he's brought down. Good play by the Eagles. That's Coulter Giannicaro, the rush D end. Coach Tim, we thought that Giannicaro would be effective at that end spot, and he was right on the first play there.
Boy, he is quick and strong. He bulldogged him down right now.
Dante is a big quarterback as well, but Coulter did a nice job on that rush.
2nd and about 17 for Hellgate.
Quick snap. Knights go across the middle. Incomplete. Again, setting the offense a little bit here for the Knights. At center, we've got Dane Simonovich at center. Lane Cooney at guard. Micah Gross at the other guard. Tommy Nielsen at tackle along with Nick Lowry. Brandon Terzo, Ian Finch, Leo Fildari at the wide receiver spot. Dante's going to run this one. Slides for good yardage.
Pickup of about 13, 14 yards.
It'll be short of a first down, though. Fourth down. Knights look to punt it here. Hunter Meinson goes back to return here along with Sean Husby. Dante does the punting for the Knights. Raleigh Wooster punted last year for the Knights. Both quarterbacks for the Knights are doing the punting last year and this year. Nice punt. A little bit to the left side, though, and doesn't gain a lot of forward yardage. About a 20-yard punt down at the 37-yard line.
So Big Sky will take over. First and 10 on, looks like the 37-yard line.
So Coach Tim, both clubs just kind of trading offense, defense here. Nothing you can really point to early.
No, and putting the ball in the air a little bit early, both. And yeah, I think just trying to get their feet on the ground.
Quarterback keeper here for the Eagles. Good yardage, about 6 yards.
Man, I'll tell you, Coulter Giannicaro certainly resembles his older brother a couple of years ago.
Ethan Eppert on the tackle for the Knights. Ethan is senior playing linebacker tonight.
Nice run by Coulter, a 8-yard pickup. Brings up second and about 2, long 2 for the Eagles at midfield, very close.
Mitch Maralt brings a play in for the Eagles.
Eagles come out with slot left.
Knights blitzed on that. They might have crossed the neutral zone a little early. That might be against the Knights there. It was against the Knights. That'll be 5 free yards for the Eagles. First down because of the infraction.
Yeah, Coach, I'm looking forward to watching Hunter Meinson when he gets the ball in his hands. He was a real impact player last year for him. Again, slot left, single back motion across formation.
Little pass on that motion, and good tackle that time by the Knights. Great play on the cornerback. Lucas James, great play by him.
Yeah, that corner just came up through the Trey Reed there and got around him, and nice play.
Lucas is a senior for the Knights. Second down and 12 now. Dan Nile, the longtime offensive coordinator coach for the Eagles, calling the plays tonight as usual. Quarterback keeper here. Coulter on the run, and he's got room. Knights have to rally to get a tackle, and they finally do.
Boy, once he got on the corner, he put the afterburner on.
Caven Lawrence had to run him down on the corner. That was about a 24-yard carry for a first down. Makes sense to use him like that, Coach.
Boy, and he's got good size at 200 pounds and with speed to go with it. So first and 10 on the 25-yard line for the Eagles.
Using Coulter a little bit like a wildcat formation over the middle now. Oh, nice pass and good defense.
Yes, it was. Great defensive play.
Lucas James, that's his second good play.
Boy, he's just being a ball hawk out there right now.
Yeah, nice play by Lucas. Saved a touchdown is what it did.
Yes, it did. That ball was right on the money.
You know, Coach Johnson mentioned that Coulter not only runs well, but he throws a good pass, and you could see it there. But a nice defensive effort by the Knights.
And Lucas had to make up some ground to get to that as well.
Second and 10, ball's at the 26 here. Quarterback keeper, Giannicaro, still running, about 9 yards, maybe 10. It's going to be really close to a first down here.
and I like how patient he is. Once he gets out there, he's got 2 blockers in front of him, and he just waits for a seam and then takes it. I think, one of Levi's great attributes when he was playing.
It is a first down.
So the Eagles are threatening.
Eagles pretty methodical here on this drive, but the Knights trying to respond here defensively. Little quarterback handoff on a fly sweep. Good defense there. Host of Knights led by Jake Swetland. Jake is a pure football player, just a junior, plays both ways, running back and linebacker tonight. Nick Lowry playing up front for the Knights at defensive guard.
Second and about 7.
Quarterback keeper right at Lowry, tripped up by Lowry.
Yeah, I think he'd have been in the end zone if he hadn't caught a foot.
Yeah, I think Lowry reached back and got his shoelaces, got him down at the 6-yard line. First and goal now. Eagles knocking here. First game of the season, inter-city rivalry here.
Come out in a pro set.
Got the far side judge with a flag. Offense on defense in the neutral zone there, Coach, it looked like, huh?
Yeah, half the distance to the goal.
Be first and goal again at the 3. Well, it's nice to have some football in Missoula. At least they're playing. It's too bad the University of Montana's not playing.
I love seeing the kids on the field again.
Pro set. Oh, a little offsides for the Eagles. A little early on that right side.
Into the neutral zone.
Well, it's first and goal again, but ball is at the 7-yard line now. Hunter Minzen, he might have got in. He did.
It looks like he did.
7-yard TD at the 5:40 mark.
Boy, a nice run in traffic, Bob. He just found a seam and lowered down and turned it on. He is a tough one.
Yep, nice job on the run that time by Hunter Minzen. PAT forthcoming. Hunter Minzen kicking as well, so not only did he score the touchdown, but he missed the extra point a little bit wide to the left. Good try by him. So with 5:40 to go in the first quarter, the Eagles draw first score, and we will take a break and be back right after this. Well, Colby Jensen set to kick off for the Eagles as they lead 6-0. Hunter Minzen scored and missed the PAT.
And Lucas James deep for the Knights.
Ball's bobbled, but taken now. Good return at the 30 and still running down at the 40-yard line. That was Braden Terzo. Ran out of bounds at the 40.
Boy, nice concentration by Braden. The ball was bobbled a little bit, and he didn't lose a stride and got it upfield.
See if the Knights can answer back now. They have good field position to start out.
Ball spotted on the 41-yard line. First and 10. Headed south towards the Bitterroot.
Coulter Giannicaro had a big defensive play early in the last series on defense. See if he can make it work again. Little fly sweep by the Knights, couple yards out of it. Good defense by the Eagles. That was Sweatland on the carry.
And Jake, they had a foothold on him a couple times and just ran out of it.
Knights with some big offensive linemen. Tommy Nielsen at 250, trying to open some run-in lanes for his backs. Dante can't find a receiver, now throws to the corner, and it's caught. Nice catch. Down to the 50-yard line. That's caught by Leo Filardi. So it'll be third and about 2 yards.
Cole Sandberg on the stop and a nice open field tackle.
So the Knights might have an opportunity to run the ball here if they so desire with Sweatland. Or even Dante, for that matter, at 205 pounds, quarterback. Going deep. Oh, and it's overthrown, incomplete. Receiver was open for a second. That was Ian Finch, but overthrown.
Good coverage by Cole Sandberg on that one as well.
See if the Knights go for it here on 4th and short at the 50. Coach Roscoe would go for it, wouldn't she, Coach?
I believe so.
And you'd throw a screen to the short side, wouldn't you?
You know, either that or fullback trap.
I think that's what you told me is what you do. There's the keeper to Sweatland, and it's going to be...
I think he got it. Barely.
Depends on their marking. It looks short the way they're marking it, Tim.
I'm looking right down the line of scrimmage. I think he's there. Oh, hold it.
Yeah, I don't think so,
No.
Coach. Nope.
No.
They're not even going to measure.
I'm wrong. I was looking at the 4th down marker.
Yeah. You need those cheaters. So the 4th down does not work out for the Knights. The Eagles hold, and they'll have first down here at midfield.
My other defense on that would be I don't have my glasses on
Oh,
or with me.
Okay. We won't say anything about age or anything, right?
The truth of the matter is I was looking at the down marker and not the 1st and 10.
Well, 4:08 here in the first quarter. Eagles first down. Quarterback keeper Jenna Carroll's got it.
Boy, a great fake.
15-yard gain for a first down, and he's pushed out of bounds, but nice fake, like you said, Coach.
And Hunter Meinzen, carried a great fake into the line of scrimmage, froze the defense, and Coulter came off. Man, he has got some foot speed once he gets turned upfield.
Yeah, I think it fooled several defensive players, as you mentioned there. Coulter is so effective at, as we mentioned, at quarterback, being such a good runner at the same time. It's going to be a factor all night long. Meinzen up the middle for about 3, maybe 4.
You know who he reminds me of, Bob, a lot is his uncle Danny Lucier, that was a longtime coach at Superior. Danny played for me the first 4 years I was at Frenchtown, and tremendous football player.
Yeah, I remember he was a good football coach too.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Absolutely. He's head coach in Kellogg, Idaho now.
I did some games for him back in the day. He was a really good coach. Lane Cooney on that last tackle, by the way. Coulter to throw it here. Nice pass by him. First down.
Throw.
Really effective. Beautiful throw and catch.
Yeah, nice reception.
Lewis Sanders on the reception for the Eagles. First down.
He showed a pair of hands on that one.
Boy, the Eagles looking really sharp here on offense, Coach.
Yeah, Coulter puts some zip on that ball, and really he had to look completely back over his shoulder, to catch that.
Lewis Sanders very smooth as the receiver, just a junior. Janet Carroll carries it over the right side. He gets a few. Brought down by Tommy Nielsen.
And the Eagles are knocking at the door again.
Knights change out some of that interior lineman, trying to give some people some breaks. Probably a good idea. Wyatt Gunlock comes in with Devin Tripp.
You can never have too many trips. period.
Middle, yeah. Usually pretty tough individuals.
Yes, I never had one, but, well, actually I did, Steve. But I'd have taken as many of them as I could get.
Inside handoff.
Nice effort.
Good tackle again by Tommy Nielsen. We've called his name a few times. He's having a big night tonight up front for the Knights.
Hunter Meinzen, running hard up inside against those inside down linemen, defensive linemen of Hellgate.
Third down now. They can get a first down before the goal line. See if they do. Knights would love a stop here to keep it 6-0 with 2:07. Inside handoff for carry by the quarterback. Touchdown. Janet Carroll at 2:02. So
Boy, nice job by Coulter. Just looking for the inside, the open lane, and was patient, sidestepped, and blew it up into the end zone.
Well, that's the second 7-yard TD tonight for the Eagles. That time it was Janet Caro on the carry. We'll see if the Eagles go for 2 here because they missed the first PAT. They probably will. It looks like they will, Coach. Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Janet Caro and Meinzen in the backfield, as usual. You shift everybody to the left. Quarterback keeper here, Wildcat, and he's going to get it.
He does get in.
He squeezes the ball over the end line, and the PAT is good with 2:02 to go.
Boy, nice job of blocking on the outside perimeter.
You can watch the replay here with 2:02 as we go to break. 14-0, Eagles are up. We'll be back right after this. Back to action in the Washington Grizzlies Stadium. Colby Jensen to kick off. The Eagles lead 14-0 with 2:02 left in quarter, taken at about the 15-yard line. Breaks another tackle down at the 37. There is a flag down. Carry was Braden Terzo on the carry. It's like a hold against the Knights, so it'll come back from the 36. 10-yard penalty.
Actually a nice return by Braden. Boy, he's not shy about the contact either. Got good wills.
There was an injury on that extra point, by the way, during the break there. So one of the Hellgate Knights was taken to the locker room. We hope that he'll be okay.
Hellgate 1st and 10 on the 25.
Ooh, good rush by the Eagles. And it works out for the Eagles as the quarterback brought down for a loss. Dante could not get positive yards, and he fumbles the ball. Eagles have it. Eagles celebrating. They want to say it's their ball, and the official agrees. So the scramble for the Knights works out of the Eagles' benefit.
Boy, what a big turnover.
Yeah, and Dante was just trying to make something happen, but again, on that effort, he fumbled the ball, and the Eagles came up with it. Janet Carroll, see if he throws right away or runs it. He does run it off tackle. Gets about 4 yards out of it.
Showing some quick feet there.
Brought down by Lane Cooney for the Knights. 1:23 here, and still in the first quarter.
Man, yeah, that's, they rolled out the first 2 minutes so quick, and I thought, holy cow. But that seemed a long time ago. Second down.
Whistle on the play. Knights were looking to throw it there, and they had a receiver running open. Mitch Maralt was open down the seam, but the officials stopped it. Offsides on the Eagles' interior line.
So that moves the ball back, 2nd down and about 8 for the Eagles.
Janet Carroll again runs off tackle. Good blocking by Minson on the corner, but good defense as well.
Pickup of a couple.
Sweatland forced him out of bounds.
Bringing up a 3rd down for Big Sky. And about 7 yards.
48 seconds left in the quarter. Clock is stopped.
Pretty quiet in here, Coach, in
Yeah,
the stadium.
Not as many spectators as usual. Good defense, picked off well that time by the cornerback. He's running free at the 10. Nice interception by Keyshawn Lee.
And it looked like he went down his knee touch, but the official was right on the spot, so got to believe that that did not happen.
Keyshawn being congratulated by his coaches, Brian Salonen there as he comes off. Good play by Keyshawn.
Boy, what a big turnover.
You know it was, because they needed a stop there.
Yeah,
They're going to stay in the game. Good play.
So heading the other way.
Dante, now he's been harassed a lot by the defense for the Eagles tonight. Not had a lot of time to throw the ball. Quick pass this time, and it's dropped. Incomplete. Leo Filardi, the intended receiver.
Yeah, tough one on that. That ball was right in the hands.
Well, Coach Johnson, when I visited with him during the week, said he thought his defense might be the best part of the team, and you can see they really do get to the ball.
2nd and 10 now for the Knights. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Dante back to throw. His receivers are covered, and he's in trouble down at the 2.
Boy, and he had some good time. Big Sky had him well covered in the secondary, and he just had no place to go.
Yeah, Mitch Muralt on the tackle there. Good job by Mitch, but a coverage sack, as you mentioned, Tim.
So Hellgate's offensive line gave him some good protection on that last play.
Mitch, a senior, playing at D-end. Nice job by him. So that'll be the end of the quarter, and we are 14-0. And the Knights trying to find an answer to a good defensive front and defensive team by the Eagles. We'll be back with the second quarter after this. Back to action at Washington Grizzly Stadium. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe. Big Sky Eagles in an inter-city rivalry game to start the season, lead 14-0. Pass over the middle, and the receiver is open, passes a little low, and it's dropped for incomplete. Braden Terzo, the intended receiver.
But actually, Coach, better protection by the Hellgate offensive line on that one, and as you said, the ball was thrown a little bit low. I think catchable, but they're going to be punting out of their end zone.
Yeah, 4th and long. They'll have to punt here, so the Eagles should have some good field position coming back. Hunter Minson back to return here. Pretty good kick. Goes Minson's direction, but out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So the Eagles will take over there. We definitely want to thank our sponsors this year for Prep Game of the Week: Missoula Nissan Hyundai, Stockman Bank, and Republic Services. Thanks to our sponsors for being with us this year. This game also seen on our OTT streaming app and on KPAX.com. So thanks again to our sponsors making this possible.
Man, that quarter took 50 minutes.
Trey Reed wide left for the Eagles, and they're going to run that direction toward Reed on the wide side. Good defensive play by the Knights.
Lewis Sanders on that carry.
Ryan Wolstad on the tackle. Ryan did a super job there.
Coming back from his wideout position.
Wolstad, a senior. Really nice tackle by Ryan.
Yeah, it was.
Not an easy play, and he did a good job there. Quick handoff, good defensive surge by the Knights. They're answering the call here. Lane Cooney again.
Hunter Meinzen on the carry. Yeah, anytime you can stop him for a couple, you've done the job.
Ethan Eppert also in on that tackle.
It's going to bring up third and about a long 3.
So the Knights have been a little more stingy here in the last couple series.
You know, some great field position right now.
Trey Reed wide right. Coulter is going to run to the left. Nice run by Coulter.
Oh, he's a load.
Picks up 7 yards.
You know, he just like Levi, reads his blocks so well.
Yeah, he is really a good runner. Such a weapon, as we mentioned, to be able to throw it and run out in the way he does.
So the Eagles convert the first down and have the ball spotted on the 29-yard line. Left hash mark. See what they dial up.
Wants to throw over to the right side. He's open. Oh, and he had to come back for it. A little underthrown. They're going to throw the flag.
Oh, wow.
And the good defensive Keyshawn Lee asked for that flag, and the official gave it to him. I think they're going to call offensive pass interference. Keyshawn was yakking at the side judge and got the flag. We'll see if they call offensive or defensive. It'll be interesting here. See what our white hat official indicates. They're visiting about it now. You know, the receiver was Lewis Sanders, and he was open, Tim, on that right side, running free, but the ball was a little underthrown.
Mm-hmm.
Official here hasn't indicated yet. Now he's going to give us the call. Oh, face mask on the defensive side.
Deep.
So offsetting penalties, are going to call it both ways? Interesting. So no repercussions there, Coach.
Offsetting penalties. So a replay of the down. 2nd and 10.
So we'll see if the Knights decide to run. And again, having Coulter in that backfield. Here he goes. Doesn't get much, though. Good defense. Sweatland on the tackle, along with Micah Gross. Again, the Knights doing a nice job changing up their interior line.
And actually a loss on that.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout by the Knights, and we will step aside as they take their timeout. We are 14-0. Big play coming after the timeout. We'll be back right after this. Back to action here in the second quarter. The Knights took the timeout. The Eagles break the last in the timeout.
The Eagles come out, trips right, split left.
3rd down and 8. As we mentioned going into the break, big play here for both teams. Knights run a blitz here. Pass into the blitz, and it's incomplete, overthrown. Intended receiver was Sean Husby. So 4th down, they'll likely go for it. A little bit outside of field goal range. Too close to punt, Coach.
Yeah, definitely 4th down territory.
Big play for both teams.
I'm thinking Meinzen on a little screen play back into the short side.
trips to the right side. They're going to throw, bobble pass, Knights blitz. Coulter has to scramble.
Wow.
It's caught to the 15, but there's a flag. They might, we'll see what they call it. It's in the area of holding or face mask.
What a great recovery by Coulter.
He caught it for a first down, but it depends on this flag.
Man, it is tough for a quarterback to be sprinting left and you're right-handed throwing, getting squared up. Nice job.
The reception was good for a first down to the 15, but here's your penalty.
And nice reception by Trey Reed.
On the defense. So first down for the Eagles, half the distance to the goal. They called a block in the back. Tim, did you see the infraction at all?
No, I did not.
I did not either, but I was watching the quarterback scramble. First and goal now. 14-0. I think the infraction was away from the tackle there, off camera on the replay. Pro set, give to the fullback. Oh, and a nice run. Not quite in for a touchdown, down to the half-yard line, maybe the 1. That was a Gary Ekegren kind of run there, Tim.
Yeah. Gary would be happy about that.
Yeah, I think Coach Johnson and Niall drew that up from his playbook.
Yeah, what a great guy.
He was. He was my coach in high school. I remember him very well.
Yeah, tremendous coach, a great friend of mine.
Quarterback keeper, and it's a touchdown. So, quarterback touchdown by Coulter Giannicaro at 8:41 on a 1-yard TD. So Coulter's got 2 touchdowns tonight. Hunter Meinzen in for the PAT. This could be 21-0. Good snap, good hold, but a short kick, and so it is no good. Might have been tipped and blocked partially, but we will go to break with the Eagles leading 20-0. You're watching Prep Game of the Week. $8:41 to go here in the second quarter. Knights are trailing now 20-0. So, Coach, the Eagles really looking good and very proficient on offense and really also on defense tonight.
Yeah, they have, they haven't missed many opportunities, and they had a couple of minimal penalties, but all in all, for the first game of the year, it's been a fairly error-free game.
Well, we'll see if the Knights can find the solution here about midway through the second quarter. Coach, are you seeing anything that you'd offer up to the Knights to think about right now?
I just think that keep doing what they're doing, and I think up front they're doing a pretty good job offensively. Mix it up a little bit and put together a drive.
Well, we mentioned Sweatland, we know, is a really good running back, and he's fast and strong, so he's got the capability, and Dante looks also strong at quarterback. So we'll see if they can get that run game established. They've been trying to throw quite a bit tonight, and they try again here on first down. Pass rush gets after Dante a bit here, and he scrambles, gets a couple yards. Brought down by Sean Husby.
Boy, the Eagles are doing a great job of pass coverage in the secondary, and he just has no place to throw the ball.
Vegas Longtree now is checked in for the Eagles up front, along with Cody Skaggs. So they are substituting quite a bit on the defensive front. Isaac Whiter is in there too for the Eagles. Dante throws complete. First down for the Knights. Nice catch. That was Leo Filardi. First down.
Nice job on that. That was well executed. And I think, some consistency with the drive for Hellgate, Bob, will re-energize them as well.
8:11, clock is stopped.
Knights came out, trips to the left.
Dante throws, incomplete.
Boy, nice defense by, who?
Cole Sandberg.
Yes, Cole again. He's doing a nice job out there.
Intended for Asher Top, incomplete. So both clubs doing a lot of different substituting for different players. Dante, straight drop, going deep down the right side. Incomplete, overthrown. Third and 10 now. Just under 8 minutes in the second quarter.
Yeah, and Big Sky, Bob, doing a great job of taking away that slant route, that in route, forcing those wide receivers, into the safeties. And
boy, a big play there by the Eagles. Colby Jensen came from his linebacker spot and brought him down for a loss. Be fourth down and 13.
The Eagles showing some real pressure up front defensively.
Jensen, a junior, good closing speed by him. Hunter Meinzen back to return, along with Coulter Giannicaro. Dante kicks it to Meinzen, line drive to him.
Nice open field tackle.
That was Ryan Woolstead again on the tackle.
Yeah, nice job.
He's had a few nice tackles today. 7:09 here in the second quarter. 20-0, Eagles lead. Giannicaro on the run. Breaks a tackle, gets about 8 yards, 10 yards they're going to call it, 11, first down.
Boy, if he'd been able to get behind that last block out there, he'd have been gone for about 60.
And he's deceptive, as you mentioned before. He follows his blocks well, but when he turns it on, he gets that second gear, gets those extra yards, picked up 11 there. 6:40 and running now. Knights show blitz here, bring 5. Little bubble screen, nothing going there. Good play by the Knights.
Yeah, good, really nice job.
Jake Swetland.
Yeah, Swetland, he is a good player. Both sides of the ball, tough.
Doesn't look like he's even breathing hard as much as he's going tonight.
Remember last year, that last game we did for them, holy cow, he was everywhere. And running the ball on offense.
Yeah, he's a good player, no doubt. They look for another blitz here. Coulter breaks it again. He's running secondary. First down, 23, 4, 5 yards there. Good job.
Boy, so tough to stop. And of course, Big Sky's doing such a nice job of blocking out on the perimeter. They've got, Trey Reed's out there, and, to the other side, back to the right side, Lewis Sanders. Those guys are getting it done.
Well, Coulter's got to be closing in on 100 yards here in the half, Coach. I mean, that's a lot of yards already. Inside handoff to Hunter. He gets a couple, not much. Good defense by the Knights. 5:30 in running.
Second and 7 for the Eagles. Ball spotted on the 32-yard line.
Little swing pass here, and he's running free. This is Meinzen. Kicked out of bounds at the 12. First down.
I love it. After the reception, man, he had the ball with both hands out in front of him and just double clutched and hit another gear.
Real effective play there on a little swing pass. Good blocking on the perimeter as well.
You know, and you have to, or man, you know, throw an interception out there, it's gone the other way.
20-0, 5:07 in the second quarter. Giannicaro on the run. Down to the 4. Open field tackle by the Knights. That was Nick Lowry.
The Eagles pounding it on the offensive left side.
Lowry's just a sophomore on that tackle. Good job by him. Playing that defensive tackle spot for the Knights.
Yeah, and he's playing against some experience too from Big Sky and some two big dudes over there.
2nd and 3. They can get a first down before the goal line. Second man through is Meinzen. Touchdown.
Yeah, he just saw an opening and took it.
So
blew up through it.
4:22 on a 4-yard TD to Hunter Meinzen. That's his second one tonight. And we'll see if they go for 2 here. They probably will, as they missed the PAT on the last attempt. Hunter on a little off-tackle run. 4-yard touchdown. They will go for 2. They're the shotgun formation here. Fake to Meinzen, roll out and throw. He's wide open.
Boy, nice fake.
Catch to Sean Husby for 2.
You know, I like that fake and then the rollout back. Really deceptive and well executed by Coulter.
Sean Husby with 2, and we'll take a break with 28-0. Back after this. Eagles ready to kick off again. Colby Jensen getting a workout tonight on his kickoffs. 28-0 Eagles lead. Short kick takes a Eagle hop and out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
And Elijah Schwartz just got the ball fielded, and he thought it was going to go out of bounds, I'm thinking. And but great focus on his part. Once it bounced right back up to him, he secured the ball, and that really did a good job on that.
The thing to remember,
because
that's
it was a
live
live. You're right,
Coach.
Right. It's a live football, and he realized that, but I think he thought it was going to go out of bounds, and he played that well.
Yeah, if you don't cover that, it's live, and the other team can get it and possess it if they do get it.
Yep.
So
or advance it.
Dante trying to find an answer now on offense. They had some success last time. He's going deep, double coverage, caught.
Oh, what a reception!
Good throw and a nice catch by Ian Finch down to midfield.
And double covered as well.
Yeah, nice job, Ian. He's smiling, showing his respect there to the quarterback.
I mean, when you can complete a pass like that with Meinzen and Sanders on you, you've got it done.
Nick Lowry hustled down and gave him 5 as well, the guard for the Knights. Good job. Nice throw, Dante.
1st and 10 for the Knights. Ball on the 47-yard line of the Eagles. They're on the move.
Same play over the middle now. He's open, wide open, and it's first down to the 17-yard line. That's Leo Filardi.
Boy, nice job by Dante delivering the ball. It was right down the pipe and right in the breadbasket.
Well, the Knights are not quitting whatsoever.
Yeah, I
2
love
plays, they cover 80 yards here.
Yeah, I like to see that. Not that I ever thought otherwise.
Red zone now. Dante to throw again. Incomplete, a little bit high.
Man, and it looked like he had a couple of tall hands tall arms right in his face that he had to either throw through or over.
Dante getting a workout a little bit now at quarterback, and he's been harassed a bit. The Knights doing a good job up front.
Yeah, they are.
Eagles have been patient on defense as far as the defensive front, only rushing 3 here. Now they run a backer up front. This is caught over the middle. Ryan Wolstead on the catch.
I thought I heard a whistle before that ball went out, but
really close to a first down here. Just 1 yard, maybe 2 yards short. It'll be 3rd and 2 for a first. Ball's at the 9. See if they run one here, Coach. They've been throwing the whole series. Throw again. Over the middle.
Boy.
Oh, almost a touchdown.
Man, he threaded the needle on that too.
Almost a touchdown. Good try.
That was a bullet.
He was wise to come over the middle like that, but a little bit good defense by the Knights as well.
Well, 4th down and 3, man, I'll tell you what. I'm thinking I'd dial up Jake Swetland.
Ian Finch was the intended receiver on the last play across the middle there. No backs in the backfield. Dante was on his own. This is tipped by the Eagle defense, and it'll be incomplete, and the Eagles hold.
You know, and I think he was looking for Jake down in the corner of the end zone, and he was open.
So the Eagles are able to stand there and deny the Knights a score.
Boy, tough opportunity lost by Hellgate on that one, but hopefully give them a little bit of confidence going into the next offensive drive. They need to come up with a stop here.
Well, you've got to think Coach Nile, the offensive coordinator, is going to run the ball here up 28-0 with 3:05.
Yeah, they need to stop them and get the ball back.
Knights blitz. This is Hunter Meinzen, tries to cut back, doesn't get anything, falls on his own. 2nd and 9, give him 1 there.
Yeah, they need to score 4 times, and man alive, they get the ball back before the end of this quarter and put it in. It'll make that challenge a lot more possible.
Blitz again by the Knights. Over the top is the throw, incomplete. Receiver was open, but the ball just a little bit overthrown.
Cole Sandberg had his wheels cranked up on that.
3rd down coming back, 3rd and 9. Again, shout out to our sponsors, Missoula Nissan Hyundai, Stockman Bank, and Republic Services. Thanks to our sponsors for making Prep Game of the Week possible. Next week we'll be up again with Sentinel with Helena Capital. Should be a good event to be involved with, and we also got 4 volleyball games upcoming this season and 3 more football games, counting the Sentinel game.
3rd down play.
Incomplete, a little bit behind the receiver. Lewis
Nice
Sanders.
stop by Ian Finch with a stop.
Eagles will have to do some punting here. This is Lewis Sanders to punt.
And actually, Coach, I think Hellgate's going to end up with the ball in good field position here.
Ian Finch back to return here for the Knights. See if the Knights try a block here. They don't really put a big rush on. They get a return going. Fair catch called by Ian down at the 6, so you called it, Tim. Good field position. And with that, we'll take a break and be back right after this. Knights ready to go here with 2:10 left in the half. They'd love to get a score. 1st and 10, incomplete on the pass. Good defense by the Eagles.
Really nice defense, yes.
2nd and 10 coming back.
That was Sean Husby. He was right there.
You know, it's interesting, Coach, only 2 spectators allowed per player in this stadium, with a stadium that holds 24,000. It's kind of cavernous in here tonight.
It is.
Straight back, Dante looking deep, checks back and overthrows his receiver. That was good intention by Braden Terzo on the reception, but overthrown. We mentioned next week we've got Sentinel and Helena Capital. The Spartans are ranked number 1 in the state coming in, and I know they're loaded with really good players this year, so that will be an interesting affair. Helena Capital usually is pretty tough as well. Dante back to throw now. Over the middle, caught, and kind of splits the seam there, Coach, for a first down.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that was well executed. Nice throw. Good protection, great reception.
Braden Terzo.
He had guys coming on him from 2 directions.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of receivers would have heard footsteps there and gave it up, and he did not.
Well, I'm guessing he saw him too.
Blitz maybe here by the Eagles. Now they back out of it. They bring 3. Dante throws, and it's caught again.
Nice catch there too.
That's Ian Finch. Ian's had a good night tonight.
Yep.
He wanted the official to call a face mask, but he didn't get it.
2nd down and 1, long one. Great throwing down.
Well, the Knights have been throwing the last several series almost exclusively. And again, when you're trailing by 4 TDs, makes some sense. Rolling out into the corner. He's open. Touchdown.
He got it. Nice.
Yeah, touchdown.
Wow. That was Ian Finch, I think.
Yes, it was Ian Finch, Coach, and a beautiful throw and catch on a 15-yard TD by the Knights.
Yes, it was. Yeah, great execution.
At the 102 mark. Good job by Ian Finch.
So the Knights are on the board.
Good job. Dante really did a nice job throwing on that series. Dante will kick here as well on the PAT.
Man alive, his arm has really sharpened up. The 2nd quarter.
Little bit of a high snap. Gets it down for the hold, but it's incomplete with 102 here left in the half. The Knights come back and make it 6-28. We'll take a break and be back right after this. Well, the Never Say Die Hellgate Knights get a touchdown on Dante. Great throwing that series, and a touchdown by Ian Finch on a 15-yard TD. Dante kicks off here. Sanders on the carry. Taken down at the 38-yard line. 53 seconds left in the half. 28-6. Eagles in control, but Coach, you've got to admit the Knights look great there on that series.
Yeah, they really did. You know, I think that was a real confidence boost for them too, to get the ball back, and hey, they need to put 3 more drives together.
It's like the Eagles are going to come out throwing here rather than run the ball and run the clock, but they do end up running here because everybody's covered. Little extracurricular there. They don't call a penalty off that. They could have thought about it.
Yeah, I think that was definitely possible.
Ryan had a little shake of the foot there as he let go of Janet Caro. The coaches wanted a call on that, and you can imagine why if you're Dan Nile, he would want that call on his quarterback. We're gonna keep it here as maybe focus in on Dan Nile there in the Big Sky huddle. Coach, what are you saying to your team right now if you're Dan?
Hey, hang on to the ball and let's just keep moving it down the field. We've got another whole quarter of football to play, and they've just regained some momentum, and we've got to step up defensively and shut them down.
Yeah, he was fairly animated when he came out there to visit with him. And I think, like I said, he probably was a little concerned off the end of that tackle there, but
yeah, I think it was one of those situations where it could have gone either way, and comes down to judgment call.
And perhaps a good no call at that point as well.
Yeah,
so,
I think so.
Yeah, officials sometimes will do that. So the timeout's done. Eagles have the ball, 2nd and 9. Coulter's going to throw it, and a completion for a first down. Sanders on the catch, beautiful. And we mentioned earlier how smooth he runs his routes. He looks great.
Boy, I'll tell you what, and Levi throws the ball so well. Wow.
Sanders is a junior. He reminds me a little bit of a college receiver, the way he runs his routes so smoothly.
It's pretty apparent that I keep wanting to say Levi. Coulter has spent some time working on his throwing since a year ago. And
you get a sense that he's really worked with Sanders quite a bit too, because they seem to be in sync on their patterns and timing.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling they're going to have Coach Matt Johnson mentioned that Coulter has a good passing attack as well as running, and you can see it tonight. But I think the Eagles are going to have a lot of efficiency in the passing attack throughout the season. Got some good receivers.
Yeah, and Coach Nile has mixed it up well, and in his play calling, and it's nice to have somebody at the trigger like Coulter.
So it's 4th and 14.
1st and 10 for the Eagles.
24 seconds.
Ball's on the 46-yard line.
Coach Nile, it's interesting. They're not just running the clock out there, trying to advance the ball down the field here. Coulter takes it, stays in bounds, and gets a first down. 20 yards there, Coach.
Well, I'll tell you what, they want to put the ball in the end zone again.
They do. You're right. 13 seconds. They're not playing to run out the clock. "13 seconds. Ball's at the 29-yard line. 28-6.
We got enough for 2 plays. They hustle.
Got a flag here, though. Eagles have 1 timeout left. The Knights have 2. Eagles are going to be called for a full start there, so it'll back them up 5.
Yeah, I think that's their 3rd.
Please place 13 seconds on the clock.
Going to add a couple 3 seconds to the clock here. 13 seconds when the ball is snapped. Coulter's going deep for the touchdown here. Oh, and he caught it. Touchdown. 37 yards.
Trey Reed, holy cow, what a reception and throw.
37 yards with 6 seconds left.
Man alive. And he was double covered.
37 yards to Trey Reed. We talked about the proficiency in their passing attack.
Man, I'll tell you what, he is dialed in. Coulter.
Well, this is an area they haven't had a lot of success on these PATs. We'll see if Hunter can get one here. Yeah, he kicks this one through. It looks like he wanted that one.
That looked a lot better, bud.
Well, 34-6 with 6 seconds left.
Holy cow.
We will keep it here, Coach. What did you think of that series by the Eagles?
Man, alive. You know, I think the thing that stands out in my mind is just persevere and determined and going to get it done.
What a pretty pass over the middle to Trey Reed, 37 yards.
Yeah, that was so well executed, and he was double covered on that.
Yeah, and we talked about the good route ability of Lewis Sanders, and then Trey Reed comes up over the middle like that.
Boy, I'll tell you, they've got a couple of weapons on the outside, and man, it softens those corners up a lot when you've got the ability to not just to catch the ball, but to be able to throw it as well.
Well, this sets up what I think will be a pretty good game with Big Sky and Sentinel. We talked about how good Sentinel is, ranked number 1, in the preseason. It's early, but looking at how good the Eagles appear to be, and when we think that the Spartans probably are, that game, intercity game, is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is. And I always love the one of the hallmarks of the Big Sky Eagles has always been never say die.
Yeah, and the Knights have shown that tonight as well on that last series they had. So
yeah. Yep.
So a short kick with 2 seconds to go. We'll see if Dante wants to throw it deep here.
That's a good point, Coach, because I remember, in the early part of my coaching career, mid part of it, particularly, the Hellgate Knights were one of the team to beat in the state, or one of them, and was always in the playoffs, and I think they're on the move to getting back to that, and their kids believing that we can get it done.
Well, we'll see. They're going to run out the clock here, and this is Sweatland on the run, and there he goes. Nice run by him.
Great effort.
20-yard pickup and a first down, but that'll run out the clock. So as we go to halftime, Coach, what's your thoughts on the game so far?
Man alive, it's been a dandy. I mean, it's when I look at the scoreboard, it really doesn't indicate the play on the field. I mean, certainly Big Sky, but I think Hellgate has played the game better than one score that they've got on the board. So I think come out and keep doing what you're doing, and don't turn the ball over and minimize penalties. Just keep working.
Yeah, and Dante's shown an ability to throw the ball very well. There hasn't been a ton of penalties today. Those that have been thrown have hurt some of the offensive efforts for both teams, but overall I think pretty good play. So we'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes.
From MTN Sports, you're watching Prep Game of the Week. Sponsored by Republic Services, Missoula Nissan and Hyundai, and Stockman Bank.
Back for second half action with our Prep Game of the Week. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe. Coach Roscoe, 32 years at Frenchtown High, helping with color commentary tonight, as he always does in our football games. We had a fraction there on the kickoff by the bench against Hellgate for a delay of game. So it was kicked off from the 45 of the Knights, but good return here by the Hellgate Knights.
Boy, Brandon Terzo is tough.
He does a good job on his returns, brings it out almost to the 30. So maybe they should kick at the 45 all the time, Coach.
Yeah, I mean Braden, not Brandon. Yeah, he is a tough character. I like him.
Yeah, he does a nice job, brings it to the 30, so good field position for the Knights. The Knights with a really nice drive to end the half to score 6 points. The Eagles really had their way on offense the whole first half with a 35-point margin. We'll have some stats for you here momentarily. Good throw by Dante there. Dante
to Ian Finch.
He had 17 attempts, 8 completions in the first half for 73 yards. The longest was 24 yards. Rushing, Jake Swetland was the leader with 3 rushes for 22 yards. Swetland here on the carry, not much going. Good tackle by the Knights. Up first is Coulter Giannicaro on the tackle.
Well, I'll tell you, Bob, Big Sky's defense up front is their whole defense is tough, but man, I'll tell you, those guys up front make it really difficult to move the ball inside.
Leo Filardi had the most receptions for the Knights at 3, also Ian, but Filardi had plus 58 yards. Ian was minus 17. Incomplete there. Braden Turzo had 1 reception for 24 yards. Coulter Giannicaro, by the way, had 17 carries for 176 yards.
Wow.
That's a game and a half for most running backs, and he had all that in 1 half.
4th down and 3.
Dante throws an out pattern. It's caught and a missed tackle. Good run after the catch by the Knights. That's Ian Finch.
He is a dandy.
So he'll add to his total there with 4 catches.
I love that competitiveness.
First down, Knights.
Yep.
Well, the Knight coaching staff at halftime took about 10 minutes on the sideline and visited with each other before they went to the locker room, and I think they just talked about as a group what they wanted to talk about at halftime. And Tim, I think it's what you said, not to panic and just stay together. Long ball, incomplete, almost intercepted by Sanders on the near interception there.
Intended receiver was Braden Turzo, and boy, that was a nice ball. It was just a little bit short, but other than that, a beautiful ball.
2nd and 10 now. Knights have kind of left the running attack go. Pretty much the throwing here.
2nd and 10 now.
Dante has to scramble, going deep down the left side. He's open and incomplete, a little bit behind him.
Boy, nice coverage by Hunter Meinzen.
Hunter Meinzen was there. 3rd and 10 coming back. Boy, Dante's going to have a sore arm tomorrow, Coach. He's throwing a lot of deep balls here.
Boy, he doesn't show any signs of weakness on that thus far.
He's a transfer from Washington Tri-City area. Those players have not been able to play this fall, so a lot of those players moving to the Montana area. I believe Sentinel got a player from the Washington area as well.
They got a really good one from the Frenchtown area.
That's right, that's right. And a little background from his dad played at Sentinel back in the day at UM as well.
Yeah, and a great player. And so is Jace, his son. He's a dandy. And a great kid as well.
Third down now and about 5. It's open. Oh, just off the fingertips, incomplete.
That was just a little long.
Good try. Ian Finch, he wanted that.
Nice effort. He stretched out on that.
4th down, Knights will go. No reason not to here. 3rd quarter, 10-14. It's going to be a long game. The Knights are going to be throwing the rest of the way. Again, why not? Dante scrambles. Gets it away. Finch, first down. Nice catch.
Boy, yeah.
Cole Sandberg on the defense.
Boy, that ball was a bullet, and Ian gathered it in.
Looked like Mitch Moralt came up a little hobbled there on the attempted tackle, but he's going to get off on his own Barishan there. Hope he's okay. Dante again over the middle. Overthrown. Little post pattern into the middle.
On the first down play, 2nd and 10.
Lewis Sanders was looking for a possible interception there.
Ball spotted on the 27-yard line. Waiting for the play to come in.
Three-man rush by the Eagles. Now they bring a linebacker and they
Little screen.
Sweatland underneath the linebacker who was blitzing.
You bet. Well done. Picking up a first down.
Just short, I think, Coach.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, just short. 3rd down. Again, the Knights almost all pass here. Blitz by the Eagles. They run away from the blitz. Into the end zone. He's open.
I think he got his feet down.
Officials say yes.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
he did.
25-yard TD. 25-yard TD by the Knights. Great catch in the end zone.
Yes, it was.
I think it might have been Leo Filardi on the catch. Knights going for 2 here to make it 14 if they can convert. Finch on the catch, but he's short. There is a flag. They may run this again, depending on the penalty. See what they call. Holding on the Knights, so that'll disqualify the PAT. So it's 12-35, and we'll go to break as the Knights show some promise on that drive. Back after this. Well, again, the Never Say Die Hellgate Knights come out with the first possession in the 3rd quarter and drive it down the field for a touchdown on a 25-yard pass from Dante to Leo Filardi on a beautiful throw and catch. Onside kick, and the Eagles were ready for that, thinking about it. Good heads-up play by the Eagles, and they were able to cover that wisely. So it'll be first down for the Eagles. That was Tegan Soul covering the kickoff there. Good job by him. Well, the Eagles definitely run the ball on their offensive scheme. I'm sure they'll stay with that, although they have shown a lot of accuracy throwing. We mentioned how much run yardage Giannacaro had. Little fly sweep doesn't work out for the Eagles there.
Nice job by Braden Terzo coming up and making an ankle tackle and tripping him up. Good pursuit.
Coulter Giannacaro had 77 yards passing in the first half. He was 6 of 14 with 1 interception. Lewis Sanders had 4 catches for 31. Trey Reed 1 for 34. Coulter running here off tackle. Gets about 8 yards.
Man, a great move. He took 1 step outside. The corner took a step with him, cut it back in.
3rd down. 3rd and 5. 4.5, call it. Colby Jensen checks in for the Eagles. 2 backs now. Jensen and Meinzen. Run formation. This is Meinzen behind Jensen.
A little bit short.
Pick up 3. Fourth and call it 1. Eagles will likely go for it here. Big play, quarterback keeper.
Boy, tough line surge by Hellgate.
It's all about the spot here.
Man, I think he's got it on this one. Whoa, it's gonna be.
They say yes, and they move the chains. So first down, Eagles. They should wind the clock here, but the clock has not been wound yet. The chains have been reset. Now they wind it. Back in shotgun formation. Looks like there's some movement up front. We'll see if they were drawn off by the offense or if the defense jumped in to the neutral zone.
Well, 2 Hellgate down linemen went. So I'm thinking that.
Yep, it's going to be against the Knights. So Eagles will get 5 free ones. Mentioned next week we've got Sentinel and Capital. That should be a good game. And then the following week we've got volleyball action, Big Sky and Hellgate. Little inside handoff to Hunter. Nothing going here. Good tackle by the Knights.
Boy, nice defensive pursuit by Hellgate.
Ethan Eppert in there. Eagles happy to run the clock here, Tim.
Yeah, chew the time up and control the football.
Unbalanced line to the right side.
Yes, that's the first look at that.
They run toward it here with a little fly sweep. Good defense. Again, nice corner play by Ryan Wolstead.
Yes, he did, because he had to defeat the blockouts there with the wideout to get to that tackle. Good job.
It's about the 3rd or 4th really nice tackle Ryan's had tonight on open field tackling. Quarterback keeper here, little same look and a fake out of that. Coulter gets a first down, Coach.
Yep.
Slow to get up, one of the Knights. This looks like Ethan Eppert. He's going to stay down. He might have to come out. They did give him a first down. Ethan gets up, but the trainers are out, so he will have to miss at least a play. Looks like he's all right. Might have just got a stinger. They wind the clock at 5:52. Jenna all alone in the backfield now. Sanders split wide right. It's like the Eagles are going to take a time out. A little late getting a player on the field. Coach Niles doesn't like the look, so we will step aside and be back right after this. .532 here at Washington Grizz Stadium with Prep Game of the Week. Bob Hermas with Tim Roscoe. Eagles trying to threaten here for another score. Little offside fly sweep by Sean Husby. Doesn't get much. I think he stayed in bounds. Clock is still running.
Bring up a Second and about 4 for the Eagles.
They ran to the short side there, Coach.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's interesting.
35-12, the Eagles lead. Knights have had 2 good drives here of late. Motion, quarterback keeper, good tackle up front. That is Ryan Wolstead again.
Boy, Ryan put the hit on him low on Coulter, Chanacaro. But then again, if you're going to bring him down, you got to hit him low.
Yeah, good point. Excellent point, because Chanacaro's very strong. Probably outweighs Wolstad by a bit. Third down and 5 now. 4:15 here in the third. Under center, got it offsides.
Looked like the nose guard for Hellgate was across too early.
I think he might have stepped on Henry's hand. It looked like Henry, the offensive guard for the Eagles, might have got his hand stepped on. And that can hurt. Hope he's okay.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's trying to
Showing signs of
wave that off, but that's not easy to do. So a free first down on the infraction. Quick snap, quick give. Hunter breaks the initial tackle, and he's brought down.
nice spin out. Actually, on the hit, he spun back, and nice move on his part, pick up a couple more yards.
Devin Tripp brought him down. Devin, nice play by him. Devin's just a sophomore. So again, the Knights moving a lot of different people in and out up front.
Second down and about 7 for the Eagles. Ball spotted at about the 16-yard line.
Quarterback keeper got some room outside, still running. Touchdown, I think he got the cone. Officials are nodding at each other. I'm surprised because he did get the cone. It's going to be right at the half-yard line. Looked like the officials were confirming the TD, and they did not get it, but it'll be short. First down at the 1.
Boy, that's a daunting task to corral him once he gets out on the perimeter.
Yeah, he reached out for the cone. It looked like he got it, but they called him just short. Twin backs here, pro set. Keeper to Meinzen over the right side. Just short. Half-yard line now, or not even. Look at that, just about maybe 2 or 3 inches, Coach. You got to think Levi, quarterback keeper here. Oh yeah, you're right, Coulter. I've been corrected. I did what you've been doing, Coach.
I'm a bad influence on him.
Coulter for a TD. Sorry, Coulter. That was Tim Roscoe's fault. So a 2:33 here in the third quarter. Coulter, Janet Carroll with a TD. Levi'd be proud of him. 41-12 now. Big lead for the Eagles. But again, the Knights firing all throughout this last few series. Hunter on the PAT attempt. And he kicks it through. And no, they say no good. Little carries to the left. So 41-12, 2:33. We'll be back after this. Braden Turzo back to return for the Knights. Jensen on the kick. It's going to Turzo. Takes it at the 27-yard line, out of bounds at the 30.
Yeah, Man, I like that.
Almost a neutral bounce when it hit. It didn't go forward or backward, just kind of stayed neutral there.
Boy, and he pulled up a little bit, gave himself a little more time to make a good judgment, and said, let's go for it. Yeah, good job.
So Dante brings them in. Again, you've got to expect the Knights to be throwing, as they have really almost all since the first quarter. It's been all passed by the Knights. Swetland stays in the backfield with Dante. Dante going deep. Deep middle. Almost intercepted, though.
Yes, it was.
Sanders on the near reception. Good job by him. Dante might want to think about looking deep and coming underneath for something, Coach. He's running off that coverage. They have not really thrown a screen either, something that might work.
Yeah, particularly to Swetland.
Try to slow up that pass rush, and here come the Eagles again. This one's complete over the middle. Good catch. Mario Rosemond on the catch, a sophomore for the Knights.
Nice job by Dante, sprinting left, being a right-handed quarterback, got squared up to the line of scrimmage and delivered a nice ball.
First down with 2:16 here in the third. Again, a lot of young players for the Knights playing. Mario goes wide left here. Dante straight back. Over the middle, quite a bit of traffic on defense, nearly picked off by Dallas Wells.
Nice job going to the football and getting a hand on it by Dallas.
Second down.
And that one was a bullet as well.
Elijah Schwartz brings the play in, or checks in for the play at least. Dante scrambling to the right side. Complete.
Whoa,
Ian
I think
Finch.
he got it. Yes, he did.
First down.
Ian
Good job.
Finch. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was a great effort.
Looks like there's an Eagle down on the play, Coach.
Keeping his feet down, inside, inbounds, and concentrating on the reception. He got it done.
Looks like you might just have a left calf they're looking at, muscle cramp perhaps. So we will take a break and be back right after this injury timeout. Back from the injury timeout, Sean Husby taken off the field with a cramp, it looked like, in his left leg. Glad to see him going off under his own power.
Trips to the left.
Officials with a flag here. They might have waited till the player was off the field. We'll see what they call here.
Away game on the offense. After the ball, we're ready for play. 5 yards, ready for first down.
Calling the delay of game there. So it'll be 1st and 15. Dante has to scramble. Big rush by the Eagles. He throws it away, really. Nobody there. But he was harassed. He had to get rid of it. Eagles on the blitz. That was Colby Jensen from his linebacker spot. Eagles have not done a ton of blitzing, but that time it worked out for them.
Yeah, he was putting the heat on.
Jensen, a junior, has had a big night kicking the ball well on kickoffs, but also at linebacker. Been very effective. Dante had a quick slant to Finch with a good move. First down and more. He's still going. 18-yard line. Good job, Ian.
Yeah, nice job of receiving the ball and great job of running afterwards.
Ian's a junior. Looks to be a really good receiver for the Knights. He broke a tackle. Did a great job after the catch.
Yeah, his performance tonight should be a real confidence booster for him.
Sweatland in the backfield helping block on a lot of this stuff here that Dante's having to throw. Over the middle. Oh, he was open. Overthrown to Filardi.
Some more pressure by Kobe Jansen on that, putting the heat on from his middle linebacker position.
Well, Dante Maruri has done a really good job at quarterback throwing the ball tonight, hanging in there. He's all alone here in the backfield, Coach.
Trips left again by Hellgate.
Eagles do not blitz it, but the linemen give chase, and this one's intercepted. And this could go. Dante's the only one that's got a shot at him. And Dante brings him down, and lucky for him because he saved a touchdown at midfield. Trey Reed with the interception.
Boy, tough turnover for Hellgate, and
yeah, they were threatening.
Yep.
But Dante with the interception, but give him credit for making a touchdown saving tackle.
Yeah, amen.
That's not easy. Trey Reed brings it back 30 yards, almost to midfield. 41 seconds here left in the third. Coulter on the run. Coulter still going. Still going. 15, 16, 15 yard first down.
Doggone, he's strong, man. He's tough to bring down.
29 seconds. Clock should run after the chains are set.
He's a horse.
.20 clock is running. The Eagles may not snap it again here by the end of the third quarter. And looks like they won't. So 41-to-12. Eagles in command. Coach, your thought as we go to quarter break?
Well, hey, there hasn't been any giving up by either, of course, and it's just a matter of for Hellgate to try to find a way to hang on to the ball and not turn it over. And hey, there's another quarter yet. They've got a lot of ground to cover and points put on the board before they're gonna be back in the game. But hey, there's no quit in them.
Not at all, and it's a score fest. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this. Ready for fourth quarter action at Washington Grizzly Stadium. Prep game of the week, first installment. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe. It's been all Big Sky Eagles tonight, 41-12, but again, the Hellgate Knights have definitely played very strong as far as not quitting. The Eagles have shown great prowess on offense, but the Knights have continued to throw the ball well on offense when they've had the ball.
They really have played defensively very well most of the time, and man, I'll tell you what, Big Sky just is a handful for them.
Well,
especially when
just so many weapons with Coulter and Hunter and the receivers, and lots going on for the Eagles offensively, Coach.
When your quarterback runs for 176 the first half, and that, of course, and most of that was out on the perimeter, either left side, right side, and he's a handful for sure. Second down now and about 5.
A lot of different looks on offense. Another jump by the defense. A lot of penalties now mounting for the Knights. Started out real clean early in the game, but starting to mount now. Neutral zone by the Eagles, so they may have jumped a little early.
Brings it back to 2nd down and 10.
Quarterback keeper, Jenna Carroll, left side still going. Wow, good run by him, so good.
Man, I'll tell you, he just moves so well and follows his blocks.
Yeah, wonderful blocking up front. A lot of linemen out front. If you'll notice the numbers, Chase Myers out front helping him out. These linemen are really giving him help.
Yeah, that's some great team play offensively.
First down. They can get a first down before the goal line here. A lot of weapons by the Eagles, no doubt. Fly sweep. Good defense. Guess who? Wolstead.
Yep.
Well, he gets this gold star for the Knights on the open field tackling tonight.
Boy, he does that well, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's at least 5 tonight, Coach, that he's done open field.
He's got to be a wrestler, I'm thinking.
Well,
Man, that's a double leg takedown every time.
He's done a good job open field, no doubt.
And then rolls them over on their back for a pin.
He's got to remember to let go of that foot, though. Eagles shift here to the left, strong side left. They're going to run that way. Big block by Hunter. That block sprung Levi, still running, touchdown. That is a 20, call it an 18-yard touchdown by Levi.
What a great
Or Coulter.
Yeah.
18-yard touchdown by Coulter.
What a great effort. Yeah, and cut back on it. That just broke him back. He's really got good vision on the field.
Yeah, good job, Coulter. 47-12. Hunter trying to get these PATs squared away. 9:50. Kick is up, and it is good. He's missed a few tonight to the left. A couple have been short, but that one is good. They are letting this clock run as we are at 48-12 now. Try to shorten the game up here a little bit.
35-point rule is invoked in the second half anytime there's a 35-point discrepancy.
So we will be back
By
with
rule.
action right after this. Back to action. Jensen to kick off for the Eagles. Colby. 48-12. Short kick taken by the up back for the Knights down at the 33-yard line.
Oh.
We've been informed that Coulter Giannicaro has unofficial. There is a flag on this. We'll see what it is.
I believe it's an unsportsmanlike.
Well, we'll get the infraction here, but we've been informed that Coulter Giannicaro has unofficially 270 yards rushing right now in the game. And he's just 15 yards short of the school record, which, of course, is owned by his brother, Levi, who have been mistakenly calling Coulter. So they do assess Eagles with a penalty there, so that'll help the Knights out. It'll be a running clock, as Coach Roscoe mentioned here. So 9-10, and it'll run without stopping now, due to the score discrepancy. Knights with nobody in the backfield will be throwing, as always, here in the pretty much throughout the game now since first quarter. Dante completes it.
Nice ball.
That's the second one tonight to Mario Rosemond. Mario on an efficient out pattern. Looks like he got the first down.
The Knights are trips left again to the wide side of the field.
Dante has to scramble. Throws it incomplete to Mario. Clock will not stop again, as we mentioned. 8 minutes and 5 seconds now. Eagles thinking about a 4-man rush here, and they do. Dante throws quickly. Finch on the catch. Close to a first down, maybe just a yard short.
Bring up third down for the Knights. 3rd and 1.
7:20 and counting here in the game. 48-12. Going to run the ball. There is a penalty, though. That is Braden Terzo on the carry. Like the White Hat threw the flag there, and it'll be against the Knights on an illegal shift. So it'll be 3rd and 6 coming back. Mitch Morrell checks in at D end. Mitch, at one of the tall defensive ends for the Eagles, has a good pass rush, and he'll be chasing Dante here. Dante throws it quick to Mario. Mario, we mentioned, just a sophomore, gets the first down.
Nice job of trapping that on his hip and bringing it back in.
Mario has had a good night. We mentioned, Tim, he's just a sophomore, so again, a lot of young players for the Knights. Eagles rush 4, bad snap, and they got a fall on it.
We'll bring up 3rd down and a little bit of about a 2-yard loss on the play, so it'd be 2nd and 12.
5 minutes and 15 now and counting. See if the Knights go for the end zone on this. Eagles blitz. Dante has to really rush to get away. He's going to run the ball. We've got a flag down, out of bounds. He has a first down, but there is a flag.
Looked like a late hit out of bounds.
There may be 2 flags then, because there's first one in the area of holding and then one where he went out of bounds, Coach. So these may offset. We'll see. Whitehead will give you the call here. Want to thank our camera crew tonight, of course. Alex Little, our up camera. Jim Sanders, our roving down camera tonight. It's like they may assess both these penalties. There was the holding, which we thought. So a personal foul, late hit out of bounds on the defense. So they're going to replay the down, 2nd down. 2nd and 12. Problem there, Coach, is the clock's still running. So now we're down to 3:40.
Yeah, they lose all that time.
So That might have been a bigger factor for the Knights. Going to the end zone. Oh, nearly intercepted. Incomplete. It'll be third down.
Nice defensive play by Big Sky, and really that ball was on the money, Coach. It just good defensive back play.
Well, everybody there's no running back, so other than the quarterback, so the Knights are just rushing as hard as they can. That front 3 or 4 from time to time. It looks like they're bringing 4 here, and they do. Dante across the middle, complete to Ian Finch. Down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a first down. Plenty of time here. 2:40.
The flag on the play. I'm thinking there was a little interaction right at the end of the play between a Knight and an Eagle.
Looks like it's going against the Eagles, half the distance to the goal line.
Late hit.
2 minutes and 10 seconds. Clock is running. The game is not in question, but the Knights would love a touchdown, no doubt. Plenty of time, 1:50. He's open, touchdown.
Boy, nice job.
Finch on a
Nice throw.
2-yard TD.
Yeah, reception, well executed.
1:40.
Hellgate Knights are not giving up for sure.
They'll probably go for 2 here.
Yeah, I think you're right, Coach. They're lining up in an offensive formation.
Here's your PAT attempt, fly sweep.
Oh, I like that.
Down to the goal line, they call it good.
Yeah, you got in.
A 2-yard TD by Braden Turzo. So it'll count 18-48. 59 seconds. We'll step aside and be back after this. You can see Brian Salonen coaching up the kickoff team, probably dialing up an onside kick here. And the one thing you can say about the Knights, they are not quitting. They are down 20-48 here late in the game with 59 seconds. Probably an onside kick by Dante coming up here. So we'll see if they're successful. But again, it's been all the Big Sky Eagles, 48-20. But you got to give the Knights a lot of credit for continuing to fight throughout. Dante Murray to kick off here. Eagles anticipating an onside kick. They've got their hands team up front for that. Clock will start on the kick. Hey, he kicks it away down the field instead. And down to the 15-yard line, or 35-yard line is Hunter Meinzen. 49 seconds. So the only real suspense left, Tim, is whether Coulter Giannicaro can break the all-time school record with 15 yards rushing or not with 38 seconds to go.
And I think it's his brother that holds the record. Levi, is that correct?
That is correct. They've got him unofficially at 270 yards right now, but should he get 15? Well, he's not going to because he's not in the game. So that's not going to happen. They've got a new quarterback. So little handoff inside, a lot of new players in. So he will not break his brother's record. That is official at this point. So the Eagles bring in some new players, and good for them. That was Drew Paxton on the carry. So the Eagles will prevail 48-20. They looked very sharp in really all the aspects. The Knights were never say die. Give them tons of credit for that. But Tim, your thoughts on the game and the teams?
I really enjoyed calling this one, Bob. Big Sky is is on its way to being a very good team. They keep improving, and Hellgate, man, they just do not give up. And there's things on both sides of the ball they do well. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They don't turn the ball over. They play to the last gun, and hey, I'll tell you what, they're on their way back up.
Well, it was a great game, as you mentioned, and two really good teams. I think big things in store for the Eagles. They look really good on offense, both rushing and throwing. So we'll see how their season prevails. Again, big thanks to our camera operators, Alex Little up top, Jim Sanders down below. Next week we've got Sentinel and Capital with football, then volleyball, Big Sky and Hellgate, 4 volleyball games and 4 football this year. So thanks for tuning in to Prep Game of the Week. The final score, 48-20. It's been our pleasure bringing this to you at KPAX. Thanks for watching.